Keller once said, external conditions are the accidents of life, its outer trappings. Success and happiness lie within you. I bet if you were to ask two people on the street what their goal in life is, they would say to be happy. At least one of them would say that. And the fact is, happiness is one of life's most important goals. Happiness is very easily attainable. It is not based on circumstance, but it's a mindset. I've dealt with many challenges in my life personally, some typical problems like being grounded for coming home too late or breakups, but some were a bit more serious, like the death of my mom, a close friend of mine, and attempted suicide by my dad, all of which happened pretty close to each other, so I really had to learn how to create my own happiness. Gratefulness, discovering flow, and practicing spirituality are all key elements to living a happier life. Out of everything, gratitude made the biggest impact on my life. Gratitude is when you view everything in your life as a gift. One of the key things that I did was keep a gratitude journal, which every night I wrote down something that I'm thankful for. It forced me to say thank you and find the good in my life, even if it was a bit hard to find. Martin Bolt, an expert in positive psychology, found that people who kept a gratitude journal were more joyful, healthier, less stressed, more optimistic, and more likely to help others. Being grateful helps avoid taking things for granted, being more forgiving and more helpful. And the perception of their lives becomes more important than objective circumstances. Even though gratitude helped me most, discovering flow was a close second. Bolt says a person experiences flow when our concentration is so focused that it amounts to absolute absorption in an activity. Happy people are happy not because of what they do, but how they do it. They are able to immerse themselves in their daily activities. And this is found in many different ways. Some people may find it doing arts and crafts, at work, playing football, or out hiking. But when you're fully immersed in something and able to be absorbed in the present moment, you lose track of time. The next one I used to be strongly against, but I've given it a shot and I found a lot of truth to it. In about every article or book I read, they said finding religion or spirituality was a key to happiness. And I was very opinionated because I consider myself to be a happy person, but yet I find myself usually against organized religion. Yet the research said that faith provides a supportive community, sense of meaning, experience of acceptance, and focus beyond self. So I decided to try learning Buddhism, give it a shot, and it turns out I found so many great life lessons in it. And I also learned what spirituality really is. You don't have to belong to something or to an organized religion to feel a sense of belonging and believe in something. The bottom line is that life is short, and you need to engage in activities that give you satisfaction in life. Practicing gratitude, spirituality, and discovering your flow are all simple things that change your perspective. Arthur C. Brooks, a writer from the New York Times, said about 60% of your happiness is under your control. The other 40% comes from genetics and events that occurred recently. But as you can see, that majority is happiness that comes from your attitude and what you make of your life. So why not be the happiest you that you can possibly be? Thank you.